You have the phone. You have the streaming services. You have the endless scroll, the infinite content, the dopamine hits delivered to your palm every few seconds. You have everything you were told would make you happy. So why do you feel nothing? Not sad, exactly. Not depressed in the way you've heard described. Just flat, empty. Like the color has been drained out of life, and you're just going through the motions, waiting for something that never comes. You tell yourself it's just a phase. You tell yourself you need more sleep, more exercise, more discipline, but deep down you wonder, what's wrong with me? Here's the truth that changes everything. Nothing is wrong with you. Your brain has just been accidentally reprogrammed. And the good news? You can rewire it back. The validation, making them feel seen. Let me describe a feeling and see if it lands. You finish scrolling for an hour and you put the phone down. And there's this hollow feeling in your chest. Like you just ate an entire bag of sugar, full but not nourished. You get the thing you wanted, the purchase, the achievement, the notification, and the satisfaction lasts about 4 seconds. Then you're already looking for the next thing. You sit down to just be, no phone, no noise, no distraction, and within minutes, you feel restless, uncomfortable, like you're supposed to be doing something but you don't know what. This isn't a character flaw. This isn't laziness or ingratitude or brokenness. This is what happens when a human brain is immersed in a world it was never designed for. Your brain evolved over hundreds of thousands of years in an environment of scarcity. Pleasure was rare. Reward was hard-earned. A dopamine hit meant you'd found food or shelter or connection, something that actually helped you survive. Now, you carry a device in your pocket that delivers more dopamine in an hour than your ancestors experienced in a lifetime. And your brain, bless its heart, has no idea what to do with that. It's not broken. It's overwhelmed. The science, dopamine baseline theory. To understand why you feel empty, you have to understand dopamine. Most people think dopamine is about pleasure. It's not exactly. Dopamine is about anticipation and motivation. It's the molecule that says, "Ooh, that feels good. Go get more of it." Here's the crucial part. Your brain doesn't just react to dopamine hits. It adapts to them. Think of it like a thermostat. When you experience pleasure, your dopamine thermostat temporarily rises. Then it settles back to baseline. But if you're constantly blasting your brain with high dopamine activities, scrolling, gaming, streaming, swiping, your thermostat adapts. It says, "Whoa, this is the new normal. I need to reset my baseline to match this constant flood." So it raises your baseline, which means normal, everyday life now feels dull. A walk in nature? Meh. A conversation with a friend? Underwhelming. Sitting quietly with your thoughts? Uncomfortable. You haven't lost the ability to feel pleasure. You've just raised your threshold so high that ordinary life can't reach it anymore. You're not empty. You're numb from overstimulation. And the thing you've been using to escape the emptiness, your phone, your distractions, your constant scrolling, it's the very thing causing it. The reframe, removing shame. I need you to hear this part clearly. You are not weak. You are not addicted in some moral failure sense. You are not broken beyond repair. You are a human being with a perfectly normal brain, trying to navigate a world that has weaponized your own biology against you. Every app, every platform, every notification is designed by some of the smartest people on earth to do one thing: keep you engaged. They've hacked your dopamine system with surgical precision. The emptiness you feel isn't a sign that something's wrong with you. It's a sign that something's wrong with the environment you've been swimming in. And here's the liberating truth. You can change the environment. You can't unevolve your brain, but you can reset it. The tool, the dopamine reset. So how do you actually do this? Not with a week-long silent retreat in the mountains, although if you can do that, amazing. Most of us need something realistic. Here's a 7-day dopamine reset that works. Step 1. Identify your top 3 dopamine drains. Not all of them. Just the 3 things you reach for when you're bored, uncomfortable, or avoiding something. For most people, social media, YouTube/streaming, and maybe gaming or doom-scrolling news. Write them down. Be honest. Step 2. Create a 7-day low dopamine window. For 7 days, you're not quitting these things forever. You're just pausing, giving your thermostat a chance to reset. Replace them with what? Not nothing. That's too hard. Replace them with lower dopamine alternatives. Reading a physical book instead of scrolling. A walk without headphones instead of YouTube. Sitting with a cup of tea and just staring out the window. Step 3. Expect discomfort and welcome it. The first few days you'll feel restless, bored, maybe even anxious. This is good. This is your thermostat recalibrating. When the discomfort comes, don't reach for the phone. Just sit with it. Say to yourself, there's the withdrawal. This means it's working. Step 4. On day 8, reintroduce slowly. You don't have to live like a monk forever, but when you go back, you'll notice something. The old things feel different, maybe less compelling, maybe even boring. That's the reset working. The identity shift. Here's what happens when you do this. Not just the first time, but when you make it a practice. When you regularly give your brain space to breathe. You start to notice things again. The way light looks on a wall in the afternoon. The taste of food when you're actually hungry. The feeling of a real conversation where no one checks their phone. You stop needing constant stimulation to feel okay. You become someone who can sit with themselves. Someone who doesn't panic in silence. Someone who can feel again, not just the highs, but the deep, quiet, steady joys of simply being alive. You stop asking, why do I feel empty? And start thinking, oh, there's so much here I couldn't see before. So here's my invitation to you today. Pick one thing, just one. For the next 7 days, give yourself 1 hour a day, just one, with no high dopamine input, no phone, no screen, just you and the world. Read, walk, sit, breathe. And at the end of those 7 days, come back to this video and drop a comment. Tell me what shifted. Tell me what you noticed. Tell me if the emptiness started to feel a little less empty. You're not broken. You're just overdue for a reset. And you can start right now. Thanks for being here. I'll see you in the next one.